So I just got home from Montana for a week, and the Wi-Fi out there was shit, and I was out of data, so I couldn't really go on YouTube. So I just let it be, enjoyed my vacation, and come home to see that Rich passed. I mean, I honestly thought when they said that he started to breathe on his own a little bit that he was gonna fight through it, but I guess not. And people can blame it on drugs all they want, and same thing with Dallas McCarver. I mean, he was my age, so that really hits home. I mean, every morning, the first thing I did was, look up Rich Piana, see if he put up a new video. I mean, he was probably one of my favorites on YouTube, so, man, I'm gonna miss him. I mean, rest in peace to the both of them, but, they said that Rich had a heart attack and, hit his head, and you can blame the heart attack on drugs and whatnot, and you can say he died from a heart attack, but you can't say what caused the heart attack. I mean, he was only 46, but I know kids in 20s and their 30s that lived healthy lives, ate healthy, and only drank once in a while on weekends, like socially, and they had heart attacks, but they survived them. But that blow to the head really what did it for Rich, obviously, from what I've heard and whatnot. And I mean, Dallas McCarver was just a tragedy. That's and for all you people out there saying, "Oh, it's a tragedy. He had so much potential." Like, fuck all that. I mean, the kid had a family. He had friends. Like, this young kid lost his life. Like, he wasn't even halfway through his life. I mean, he was still a child. It's hard what to say. I mean, bodybuilding really took a hit these past 2 weeks. It sucks. Makes you really think, like, I always wanted to be a bodybuilder and do, whatever it takes, but, shit like this puts your own goals in somewhat of a perspective, and they say McCarver was, I mean, all the top bodybuilders, kind of, not all of them, but most, they get involved with insulin. I mean, I would never touch insulin. That shit scares the shit out of me. I don't think any bodybuilder should. I mean, they should outlaw that somehow. I don't know how they can do that, but Greg Valentino made a good video calling out Schwarzenegger to try to, I mean, he was right. I mean, bodybuilding is the only sport where the athlete has to pay to, play his professional sport, even as a pro. I mean, and you can be a week out from, for example, like Valentino said, Phil Heath's a week out and he gets hurt. That money he's about to make for that entire year is gone. I mean, bodybuilding doesn't have health insurance. Bodybuilding doesn't have any benefits. Most bodybuilders are poor. We all know that. I mean, they barely get by. Like Kai Green, he barely got by. He lived in a tiny apartment in Brooklyn, and he's been lucky to get sponsorships and then come out with his own brand, and people love him. So he was lucky on that. And but for people like Dennis Wolf, what's he gonna do? Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure if Dennis Wolf is trying to make a comeback or not. I'm not, so I shouldn't really speak on that. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked into it much. Um, but I just want to do this video to shout out to the families that lost somebody and friends too, and you know, like everybody else has said on YouTube, they're you know, they're gone, but certainly never be forgotten. Um, it's just sad, man. You never know when it's gonna be your time. Um, you know, don't take life for granted. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, I followed Rich and McCarver very closely, and so it just sucks. I don't know. Alright. All you out there, all you bodybuilders, be safe, you know, train smart. You know, stay away from the drugs. I mean, unless you want to be one of the elites, you know, there's no reason to be doing drugs. And, you know, I did them a little bit when I was young, and I liked them, you know. They definitely work. They don't work like people think you do. You can't just take juice and get big overnight. You still gotta bust your ass in the gym every day. You gotta eat right. You gotta eat more than the normal person. You gotta. It's hard fucking work. You know, it's annoying. It's like a 24-hour. It's a career. It's a job. But is it worth what it could bring? You know. Anyway, I love all y'all. Everyone try to be safe. Dallas, rest in peace. Rich, rest in peace. I love all you guys. Be safe out there, right?